All right, back in Photoshop. So I was thinking about the make a photo nighttime thing. And again, I was looking through some of the early stuff, how they put you're supposed to put .cube files into LUTs and stuff. It looks like there's basically a bunch of filters already in here, though. So let's have a look at those. So it's an adjustment filter of color lookup. And here you've got a bunch of different things. So you can basically literally just turn it here. Um, hmm. So I don't really like that, though. What else options out do you have here? Oh yeah, I see that one. Apparently Moonlight is better. Is Moonlight really better? Night from Day is slightly lighter. All right, let me not do that then. Again, I just don't know why I just don't work, like the way you work in Photoshop is so weird to me. You constantly have to do the duplicate layer business. I don't like it. So basically you would actually do it more like this. So we do night from day. But then I think it would lower the opacity. Because doesn't it, isn't it applying it on this layer? Will the opacity lowering improve this? No, maybe you don't need that actually. Really brings out the oranges there, doesn't it? Yeah, color burn is nice there. Let's just not do that though for now. Opacity is good. Just pull the midtones down to darken the image further. Lift the shadows slightly. You know what? I'll just do it how I want to do it. Then it says put curves and levels in there as well. So I guess we'll do that. Um, Curves, to be honest, is more complicated, and I don't want to do it. Did I do it anyway? Yeah, I did. Levels. At least you can understand what else going on. Midtone's darker. Who's your auto? Yeah, I suppose I've never really understood this menu that much. I know doing this does something, right? I can still move that across there, right? Generally, you want to do this, right? You just want to have that. I don't want the green channel to be changed. Levels, and then the red channel. Feels like just changing the red channel most of the time just does everything. You just do something like this. About sky replacement. Man, why do they always make the boxes the stupid size? Just make it a square rectangular box rather than in landscape, so you can actually access the box. Yeah. It's not updating in real time. That's annoying. It was on an overlay anyway, right? Oh, look at that. That's cool. I didn't realize you could do that. You're actually changing. Do I want to get rid of these little dots everywhere? I probably do, right? Yeah, unfortunately, I can't see the rest of the box. Meh. There's artifacts here as well, which is bad. Should we just, for the hell of it, do another channel switch? So we've got a lot of blue and a lot of green, right? So we did that before, the green and blue channel switch, right? So all we have to do is basically change the numbers from 100 and 0 in both the green and blue channels to opposites. Just imagine 100 and 0 are the opposites, right? So in green is 0 and 100, and in blue 100 and 0, right? This looks more pinky, this now. Let's just see how that affected things. Yeah, looks worse though. That's the only slight problem. So maybe not that one. The other thing that looks like I want to do is brighten one color in the video. Brighten one color in the image. That's the burn tool. There it is. I do actually have it. It's not lightening it. Am I in the wrong layer? Oh yeah, it does lighten it a bit. What do I do it on this area? Interesting, isn't it? Wow, it goes really light. Look at that. It's actually really cool with the dark image, right? You could make easily do some cool stuff with that. You have to be a bit more accurate than that. I wonder how you can be a bit more accurate than that. That's what I'm wondering, right? Like, what options do you have? That was for midtones, right? Shadows. Interesting. Like, do these count as highlights? See, that would actually look really good. That makes that area look much better. It's a bit rough and ready. And I noticed also you don't want to be like you don't want to be over. The thing is, it's like that. It looks decent, right? That looks decent. What I've done there. You could probably go a little bit lighter on the edges, right? I always like to just do stuff like that. Yeah, I think it looked better before I did any of that shit. Though. At least I got a little glimpse of that color, but not too much. That isn't really what I want to just change this color. Can't remember how I used to do this. I think I've got another video on it. Yeah, that's right. I did it this way. Color range, right? So if I just choose this color, right? And then I think you load. And what happens after that? It's not great range, but it's close, right? And then you could do an adjustment layer, right? Good. What is the point of this tab? This is useless, right? This is just lots of annoying pictures I don't want to see. But yeah. See, that's interesting, isn't it? Obviously, I haven't selected the range very well. What do we do in the water section here, just to have interest? Yeah, you see, that looks pretty good, right? Yeah, I mean, that's a much more exciting image, right?